topic is Tennessee State University, and we're talking to the president of Tennessee State University, Dr. JHefner. Of course, Dr. Hefner, as we promised when we had our first commercial break, that we would devote this segment to talking about some of the academic accomplishments and some of the things that you like to talk about when you talk about what Tennessee State University is doing, its honors program, and et cetera, and et cetera. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Well, I am very much sensitive to recruiting outstanding students. Fortunately, our honors program reflects that in that, as I indicated earlier, we have roughly 1,000 students in that program. They come from all over these United States. We have a Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society at Tennessee State University. And in terms of African American institutions, there are only 2 institutions in this country, African American institutions, with the most prestigious honor society comprising all academic disciplines. And Tennessee State is one of those. Another thing that I'm proud of is that we are accredited in business. We are accredited by the American Assembly of Collegiate Schools of Business. That says that you must have very good students, a very good faculty, you must have a good library. And when the team came on the campus 2 years, 3 years ago and saw what we had, they were incredibly impressed, and we became one of the less than 21% of all colleges in this country accredited in business. And obviously that reflects on our honors program as well, and on our Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. The other thing that I think is important is Alpha Kappa Mu. When black institutions could not get into Phi Beta Kappa or Phi Kappa Phi, they had to put together an honors program of prestige. And so in 1937, Alpha Kappa Mu was founded at Tennessee State University. And those of us who were bright, we became members of Alpha Kappa Mu, and we were told where it started. It started on the campus here at TSU. So the point I'm getting at is that academic excellence is practiced at the university. We get an incredible number of students. In fact, for the number of students that we accept, I would say that that GPA is on the average above 3.0, and their grade point average is not grade point average, but their ACT is probably approaching 21 on the average. And that says that you are attracting some outstanding students.
You know, Dr. Hefner, when we talk about student enrollment and retention and whatnot, one of the most significant aspects of it certainly has to be the way students support themselves at these institutions. And what we'd like for you to do is to give our students some information relative to the kind of financial aid and the kind of financial support, because I think, as you are well aware, that some students really come to college without any kind of real support, and et cetera, and so let's talk about it from that perspective.
Well, I would say roughly 90% of our students are on some financial assistance. If it's not the Pell Grant, if it's not a loan from a bank or something of that sort, that is financial aid, they're on scholarship. We have several scholarships that I consider to be very important. One is the Vernon Winfrey Scholarship, in which Oprah Winfrey supports. She has supported 10 students a year by sending $100,000. We have the McWhirter Scholarship. Governor McWhirter was responsible for a very successful dinner that we had recently at Operaland, in which we netted $315,000. And so we developed 27 scholarships for the McWhirter Scholarship Fund. Then we have the Presidential Scholarship, and here's where students, in-state students, receive room, board, and tuition. We have the Minority Scholarship for white students that we wish to attract to the university. And then we have the Foundation Scholarship for both African American and white students inside the state of Tennessee as well as outside. So all those scholarships are designed to attract the best and the brightest, but we also have financial aid for those students who more than likely did not do as well as they wish to in college, but they can go to our financial aid office and get a Pell Grant or talk to our people about getting various loans from the federal government.
You know, I think, Dr. Hefner, when you look around at general American society, and I think we can all say, those of us who've lived over the last many years and considered this kind of situation, that for the most part things do look pretty good in terms of the economy and et cetera. What would you say in terms of what you can do to meet some of the needs that students might have in looking around for different occupations and whatnot?
Well, as you indicated, the economy is in very good shape, as we say in economics. The unemployment rate is down. We don't have much of an inflation rate, and thanks to Greenspan for that. I know that there are a lot of opportunities out there. I see many of my students when I go out in the city working in various enterprises, various jobs that they have, and also we do provide some financial assistance from our foundation. But there are jobs out there, and because the unemployment rate is so low here in Nashville, we have a career center that we ask our students to go to that will provide them with information as to where to go, where the jobs are. But it's great to be a student in the economy in which we live now, because there's so many jobs available out there, and our career center is designed to help them.
You know, I think that when you excuse me, when you talk about your career center, you're also responsible for creating the kind of situation that brings people to the campus who can offer different jobs and whatnot to us.
That's right. We have a situation where we bring employers on campus. Coming very soon at the university, we will have over 100 companies on the campus, and those companies are very interested in TSU students. In addition, we have over 100 graduate schools and professional schools coming on campus as well. So one day we have graduate schools, and the next day we have corporations. Our students do very, very well in getting jobs at TSU, but we also tell our students that we would like for you to get the MD, the JD, the PhD, the MBA. If you don't go and get a job, we would prefer that you go and to a graduate school or professional school.
Very good. And of course, we're into this second segment, Dr. Hefner, and I guess you know that this final segment we're going to talk about the athletic program. I guess we couldn't escape that. And of course.